That supercharger whine.
He's getting excited.
We should not be doing this.
Yeah.
I should not be letting Kevin drive a demon swapped Jeep right now.
Oh man, this is bad news. Look at her, she's like, oh god.
He looks like he's in his element.
What's up, Brite Nation? So in our last video, we went on a trail ride with Bill Stein, and if you watched it, you'll also know that America's Most Wanted 4x4 showed up with an entire fleet of Hellcat
whole gang of them.
demon-swapped Jeeps.
Yep.
And you guys know Kevin.
We've got a Hemi. I just had to drive a demon. So it sounds good. I cannot believe she's actually letting me drive a freaking demon right now. This is bad news for our bank account for sure.
Okay.
That supercharger whine.
He's getting excited.
We should not be doing this.
Yeah.
I should not be letting Kevin drive a demon swapped Jeep right now.
Oh man, this is bad news. Look at her, she's like, oh god.
He looks like he's in his element.
Oh my god.
He looks like he's in his element.
I know she knows it's a bad idea. Go ahead.
Okay, so
This is really not good news for us. Oh boy.
most of the Brite Nation knows, so the stepchild, what I'm driving, our bread and butter, she has a 6.4 liter Hemi swap by America's Most Wanted 4x4. For those of you that don't know, this is Jared. Say hi, Jared.
Hello.
So Jared actually owns America's Most Wanted 4x4, and in addition to the Hemi swap that's in the stepchild, they also do a ton of other types of swaps, including Hellcats, Demons, and even Elephants.
840 horsepower versus 505, but like, do you need 840 horsepower? Does anybody need 840 horsepower? I'm gonna go with yes.
When you guys came on the trail ride with us yesterday, you were on the trail with a Hellcat swapped Gladiator.
They're hella fun.
This is my first time driving a demon. We drove a Hellcat a couple years ago here, but it was like late at night and we kind of just did something right here really quick. We didn't get to really test it. And then I've driven a TRX, and the TRX is really good, just because that new live valve suspension and everything that has those Bill Stein live valve suspension. But it's a big truck, it's a lot heavier than a JL, right? So this is definitely going to be a way different power to weight ratio. And I'm curious what gears he has in this. Oh my god. Just the supercharger. I just want the supercharger whine alone. That is hilarious.
How long has it been on your radar for you to drive a demon?
I mean, I've been wanting to, but there's not a whole lot of people out there, or at least not in my area, so I haven't gotten to, but I've really wanted to for a while.
What do you think Brittany's gonna think about it?
She's probably right now being like, oh god, I can't believe we're letting him drive a demon. As much as she enables me, we already have a Jeep that's set up. Suspension, Hemi. It would be pretty silly to pull a Hemi, a perfectly good working Hemi out, right? Just to throw a demon or something in it. Holy cow. And it's so smooth too. That's funny, the traction light's coming on the whole time. Let me shut the traction light off. I'm like scared, I want to punch it, but I'm scared to punch it because it's not mine. He's had to have punched it before, right? Holy crap. Oh, that is, you know what's crazy? It's a lot of power, but it's not trying to like kill you. You know what I mean? Like it's a very nicely delivered power. Oh my God. Okay. I know what we have to do. That's on 40s. That's on 40s and tons, and it just accelerated like that. You listen to it just sing. Oh my God, that is amazing. All right, so we got the stepchild in front of us, and I'm gonna have to blow Brittany's doors off here in a second, because the Hemi's great and all, it sounds amazing, but this is just a whole different level and worth every frickin' penny. Oh, look how cute the stepchild is. Bye. Bye, Felicia.
My God. Just gapped. Just instantly gapped. My God. Just gapped. Just instantly gapped. Not even a fair fight.
Jared, you're the man for making something like this. This is freaking sweet. Oh, here's another spot. Bye. Hey, what happened? Did you punch? Did you ever hit the gas or what?
What was that?
I was wanting to know what happened. I was waiting for you to hit the gas and you just kept falling further and further behind.
Yeah, I guess I forgot to hit the throttle is all. Yeah, that's definitely why.
Is that why? I mean, I was like, are you gonna go?
It wasn't even a competition.
I thought that thing had a Hemi.
Yeah, that thing has a demon.
Yeah, it does. You know what? I thought it was gonna be one of those you punch it and it's like, whoa! It just is so smooth and it delivers the power so nicely. And he's at like 12 PSI in the tires. It was so smooth. You need to know how to drive, yes, but it's not like, oh my God, we're gonna die in this thing. It is delivered very nicely. So, I think we should talk about this. Oh, that's third gear.
You said you just punched that in third gear, and
Yeah, we're in third gear at 18 miles an hour, and I had to let off because it threw you back. I was scared your camera was gonna smash the windshield. I mean, we're doing literally 20 miles an hour. Third gear at 2,000 RPM. Listen. And that's in high. I'm not even in low. That's in 4 high. Let's see if this guy can hear the supercharger. Oh God, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to scare you. Like, I didn't know if you were going to be able to hear it over the top of that.
good one. Hopefully you got it.
He didn't get you though. My bad. I didn't mean to scare you.
You're good.
I barely even touched the throttle. Like, we were so far back.
This was definitely a bad idea. Letting Kevin get behind the wheel of that thing.
I'm just glad I get to hold Jelly.
Jelly's just getting all of them.
She's just so fantastic.
She is.
Loving her.
Everybody out in the world, stop messing around. Calling all you freaks and nerds, you're just missing what you want.
Alright, you guys, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to start from the bottom. That's the stepchild in this case. So we're starting with the Hemi.
Right?
I know. The stepchild's always been the beast of the family, and every trail ride we've ever been on, it's always like the rig, the monster. And in this case, it's not.
Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? Hey, in the moment when the world went blind, but everything's alright. We don't give a damn this time.
we're starting with the stepchild, the Hemi. Kevin's getting a feel for it. Not that he doesn't know what she feels like, but we'll move up the ranks so we can compare them side by side.
With no strategy, who gives a shit about him anymore? Guess we never really settled the score. Half the town screaming out in vain, the other half is fake, but everybody's singing along. It's okay, we'll all soon be gone. Hey, what's the matter with the bright red lights? In the moment when the world went right, but everything's alright. We don't give a damn this time.
Alright, hold on. If you're gonna do donuts, let me get out and film them. Alright, so not that you don't drive the stepchild every day, but what are your thoughts?
No, okay, the stepchild's great. The biggest, okay, I've driven the Demon already. Do I want to talk about the biggest difference already that I already know, or do you want me to wait until?
You can
Okay,
if you've
so
noticed something already.
So first and second gear in this are, they just, you do whatever you want.
Mint.
You hit third when you're going only 20 or 30 miles an hour, and that's where it's like you have to be going faster. Where in the Demon, you could be going 10 miles an hour in third gear, you hit the gas, and it just, it's got so much more torque, it's insane. In the Demon, first, second, third, and fourth are all like first and second gear with the Hemi. So it's a completely different level. Now, don't get me wrong, this is fine for literally 99.9% of people, but
Kevin is not 99.9% of people.
and that whole time, like, the coolant only got up to like 215, 220.
It stayed cool the whole time.
Yeah, and it's cool out,
Yeah.
but that puts a lot of load and a lot of stress on it when you're in the sand dunes. I suspect the Demon's gonna get a little bit warmer, but until you're up at 250, like, you don't really have to worry. Plus, you're not working it as hard because you're just.
You're playing with
The Hemi is perfectly fine.
All right, you guys, so next up, we've done the 6.4 liter Hemi, so now we're hopping in to the Hellcat swapped Gladiator. Now, just to give you guys a bit of a power kind of comparison here, the 6.4 liter Hemi has 505 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque, whereas the Hellcat in this Gladiator has 707 horsepower, hence the AMW 707 on the hood there, and it has 690 foot-pounds of torque. So we're talking about a pretty solid power gap between the two of these, and that's not even considering the Demon, which is going to come after that.
This is the first time driving a Gladiator with a Hellcat. It sounds really good.
It sounds very good.
Really good. Now, see, I think here's going to be the difference in power. Here, let's shut this off.
Turn
I think
AC
it's going to be
off.
when you hit third gear. So that's second. That's
Just the noise instantly
I
of
know.
that supercharger whine. It sounds so good.
Now watch when I hit third.
Oh my god. It is a Gladiator, it's a longer wheelbase. Also, it's not our vehicle, so we're trying to rip on it, but also
So this
be
has plenty of power,
respectful.
honestly. Like, you don't need a Demon at all. This has plenty of power. But
It says who?
But the Demon has that much more power. Like, that's third gear.
Yeah.
We're taking off in third gear.
Instant.
Is that crazy
That's
or
just
what?
so good.
right, coolant temp still at 206.
Wow, so that's good. Oh my god. Dude, the power delivery is so good. Oh my god.
And it's smooth too.
Yeah, it's super
Like-
smooth. It's instantaneous and it's smooth. Oh my god.
All right, now that is some freaking fun. 707 horsepower compared to the 505 from our Jeep. Huge difference, huge difference. I could start in third gear in the sand, blow the tires off, and hit fourth gear if you want, and the wheel speed just goes through the roof. Our Jeep, you can't really get into third gear going that slow. It just doesn't have that extra torque. This thing has like 690 foot-pounds of torque. It's insane. But it doesn't stop there, because the next one we move to is the America's Most Wanted Demon Swap, which is 840 horsepower and 770 foot-pounds of torque. It doesn't even make any sense in those kind of numbers wise. And I think it also has the 8 HP 90 or 95 transmission from the Trackhawk that Jeep uses. It's absolutely phenomenal.
This thing is a monster, which is why I'm gonna suck it up again. I'm gonna let Kevin drive it. He's already driven the Demon Swap JL, so now we're gonna let him drive the Demon Swap Gladiator.
Which is the Bilstein
Demon Swap Gladiator. And we're gonna let him go tear it up in the dunes also, and I'm gonna regret this later.
Now-
Our finances are gonna regret this later, I know it.
Now, keep in mind, I don't know if it'll come out on camera, but the supercharger whine between this and this is actually pretty significant. This blower sounds nearly twice as loud as the Hellcat. This thing just screams, but I get to go drive it.
So we hop in, and Kevin goes, "Oh, you're coming along?"
Well, you didn't come
He
along for
gets
the other
to
one.
drive. He's driving. Yeah, I did.
You did?
I was literally in the passenger seat with you, not
you?
10 minutes ago, in both vehicles.
Oh, you jumped out to film the donut.
Oh my god! He's like,
I
I'm gonna
didn't
get to
even know
drive
you were
both
in here.
demons, and Brittany can't even come along for a ride. What a jerk! He totally forgot that I was there.
Listen to the
all
difference
right.
in the whine,
All right.
if you will.
Okay, I'm listening.
It's like
Just
it's like twice as loud.
oh my god, the whine is
Isn't that crazy?
way different. That's so crazy.
We're almost done, and we're blinded by all the lies.
That whine. Okay, so that's kind of mental. Nobody. Okay, not many people need that. The Hellcat's perfectly fine. I mean, okay, let's get real. The Hemi is perfectly fine. The Hellcat really is that next step up, and only like people like me need this. Need, not want.
People
Need.
who are just not willing to settle for anything less than like the most badass,
Just the most ridiculous.
wild ridiculousness.
Look,
possible.
I would tell you, most people would probably, like, I know I'm a loss for words. If you're not a total gearhead, you probably don't want that screaming at you the whole time you're driving, because it will be screaming at you the whole time you're. I love it. I think it's amazing. So
It's for us. It's the equivalent of hearing like turbo spools or like blow-off valves or
right,
just
I absolutely love it.
the smell of tire smoke
But-
in the morning. You know, that kind of thing.
Here's the thing, guys. Maybe you're not a supercharger guy. You don't like blowers. Maybe you live somewhere super hot and you like to beat on it in the dunes all the time. And you know supercharged turbos get pretty warm. America's Most Wanted has an answer to a stage between the Hemi at 505 horsepower and the Hellcat at 707 horsepower. They actually have a 600 horsepower option, and that's a bored and stroked Hemi. So instead of a 392, it becomes a 426 cubic inch motor at 600 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque.
Still naturally aspirated.
Still naturally aspirated, because some people don't want the blower one. Some people don't want the blower. They don't want the turbo. There's the extra stuff that
wouldn't?
goes with that. I'm just saying, some people are all naturally aspirated kind of people, and I get them. And so America's Most Wanted has that next stage. So if you want 505 horsepower, 600 horsepower, 707 horsepower, or 840 horsepower, and then of course one that isn't here is they also offer a freaking Elephant option, which is 1,000 horsepower in a crate motor. Like from the dealer, crate motor, 1,000 horsepower into your Jeep. I think you should put that in a 2-door.
I would put wheelie bars on the back of it.
So they offer literally everything from, if you could consider 500 horsepower in a Jeep mild, all the way to 1,000 horsepower with one stage in between 500, 600, 700, 840, and 1,000. What more could you ask for?
A demon in a Jeep. What a freaking way to end Easter Jeep Safari 2022.
I can't get over that. That's gonna be in my dreams right now. Just the.
I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be all the regrets.
I think we have some surprise for you guys.
all the
coming
regrets,
soon.
but no the regrets.
The
because
regrets? No regrets?
Suddenly, Kevin doesn't think that 505 horsepower is quite enough horsepower.
It's enough if you had 32s, 33s. It's not enough for 40s.
Oh
and
my
tons.
god. Anyways, we have some really rad stuff coming up for you guys. We didn't do this for no reason. We have some surprise coming.
And also, I bet you guys, you comment below what you think, but I bet you
none of you will get it right.
actually aren't gonna get it
Unless you were here at EJS and we spoiled the surprise and we told you because
don't comment.
don't comment because we told you in
I
confidence.
will ban you from the channel if you
No,
comment.
we won't do that.
Oh.
But like, just please don't do it.
Okay.
You know, don't spoil it for
Don't
everyone
spoil
else.
for everybody else.
Yeah.
Guess,
Yeah.
but you're not gonna guess because
You'll never guess. It's gonna be sick. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Brite Nation merch and decals at litebritstudios.com. And one more time, I gotta give a shout out to America's Most Wanted 4x4 for letting us
Yeah.
ride vehicles that do not belong to us.
this was way better to be invited to do than to not be invited by Jeep to drive the whatchamacallit, not the retros, the what the heck's the name of it?
Concepts?
Concepts. These aren't concepts. These are real. This is.
We're not complaining because this shit's pretty rad. Guys, as always, we love you, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Mwah. Okay, none of them know what I'm about to make them do. I'm gonna make all you guys sing happy birthday to my mom.
Oh my god.
Alright, are you ready? Alright. Happy
birthday to you. Pretty smile. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brittany Ball. Happy birthday to you.
Jelly's singing now. There's Jelly.
He's like, no. none of you fools can outdo me.
Okay, I love you.
I can't wait to see you guys.
Love you!
Love you.
All right, bye, Mama.
Bye.